Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Belle, welcome. Don't forget to click subscribe down below. Alright, so let's just get into it. We love to save money, right? Like, I like to save money, I'm sure you guys like to save money, we're all saving money. And so I just wanted to make a video on the 15 things that I don't own or no longer buy, which has helped me save a ton of money. So I'm hoping maybe if you watch this video, you'll see some things on the list that maybe you spend a ton of money on that if you step back and think about it, you actually don't really need to spend that much money on. It could be something that can be cut out of your life in order for you to save a little bit of money. When I was younger, I was not this way at all whatsoever. Like, to be honest, I was like really spoiled as a kid, and so I didn't really know the value of a dollar. And now, you know, being an adult and having your own money and working for that and saving it, I now have reevaluated kind of how I spend and what I spend on. And the theme is just to save, you guys. The life theme is just to continue to save a lot of money. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I do not spend any money on is hair products. Like, you guys, I am very minimal with my hair. So the only thing I get done every year, once a year, or like once every year and a half, is I get my hair rebonded, which is kind of like semi-permanently straightening your hair, and that costs, here in Thailand when I did it, I think it cost like 150 bucks, something along those lines. I've paid a lot more for it in other places, like in Singapore, that was like $400, but here in Thailand it's a lot cheaper. I'm supposed to do it every 6 months, but I forget, I get lazy, so it ends up being like once a year or once every year and a half, so spend like 150 bucks on that. But other than that, I literally do nothing with my hair. I buy shampoo, conditioner, like I use Pantene, and I air dry my hair. I don't buy hair dryers, I don't buy hair straighteners, I don't buy hair curlers, I don't buy anything. Like dry shampoo, I keep it very simple, very minimalistic. Alright, next, haircuts. Since we're talking about haircuts, I don't get my hair cut. It is so long, you guys. It's literally so long, it's insane. So I need to get my hair cut, like that's a known fact, but I just never go get my hair cut. In the past, when I was younger, in Singapore, because I grew up in Singapore, I get my hair cut for like 150 to 200 bucks, and I'm like, holy hell, like what? Who is paying 100 to 200 bucks for someone to cut your freaking hair? You can cut it at home, you know what I mean? So here I go to like the most low-key salon ever when I do get my hair cut, and I get it cut for like 30 bucks, because why do you have to pay someone that much money to cut your hair? And I'm actually about to cut my own hair now because everything in Thailand is closed. So I'm like gonna YouTube it, because I'm like, I really don't care, you guys. I would like blunt cut this like this, and I literally don't care. So why are we spending so much money for haircuts? Or maybe that was just me, but incur that expense maybe once every 2 years. I know it's terrible. I really do need to cut my hair, and I think I'm gonna start cutting at home now, because if I really don't care, what's the point of like getting someone to cut it for you if you don't care? So might as well do it yourself. Tristan, on the other hand, goes and gets his hair cut like every 2 weeks. Guys, right? I don't know. I feel like all his friends also get their hair cut like all the time. Something else that I really try not to spend any money on is skincare. I've talked about this many times in my videos, but like my mom loves skincare, and she loves to, you know, purchase that kind of stuff, so she'll always like gift it to me as a Christmas gift or a birthday gift, and I just use whatever I'm given. Or if my friends buy me like a birthday gift or whatever, I literally just use what I'm given, and that's my skincare for the whole year. And so I'm not like out there shopping and trying out like all these different types of skincare, because guys, skincare is so expensive. Skincare is so iffy too. If you buy something that's super expensive and then it just doesn't work with your skin, you're out of luck, you know what I mean? And it's just such a waste of money. I think the only thing I would like purchase on my own really is like my face wash. Next is makeup. People are really surprised when I tell them this, but I don't like to shop for makeup. I actually really hate it. I like to figure out like what makeup I have that works for me, and I just repurchase it. I don't buy new makeup until I literally have no more. I like hit pan on my blush or highlighter, and there's literally no more left. So for example, if something runs out, I'll use that as an opportunity for me to say to myself, do you want to try something new? Because this is the chance, because you need to buy something new anyways. And most often I don't, unless I can't find what I normally use. So if they discontinue a product that I've been using, then I'll, you know, venture out and see like what's out there. But other than that, usually I'm a creature of habit, you guys. I buy the same thing all the time. So next, an Apple Watch. So I have been on the edge of getting an Apple Watch so many times, you guys, because everyone has them, and like Tristan has it, my whole family has it, and I'm like, it's a cool, you know, it's a cool gadget. I've always really been into like getting the new gadgets, you know, when they come out and stuff, and I always like I feel like I need to have it because everyone else has it. But I've learned over time to, you know, step back and reevaluate and say, like, do I really need this? Will you really use it to the point where it's worth spending that money? And to be honest, with the Apple Watch, I really don't think I would, because first of all, I don't really like the look of it. To be honest, I don't think it fits with like me. And also, I like, what am I gonna like read my text on my watch, do fitness stuff with it? Like, I just don't see a lot of value there for me. With the way my life is and like my lifestyle and everything, I just don't see me using that. Every once in a while, like, I have an opportunity to buy one, I'm like, I kind of want it, but I just want it because I don't have it, you know? There's a difference between wanting something because you don't have it and you want it versus do you need it, which I definitely do not need it. And so that has been, I've been glad that I've been able to hold back on that and not purchase it, and I don't think I ever will purchase it. Next is cheap clothing. So first of all, clothing in general, I rarely ever buy clothing, rarely, because honestly I hate shopping. Like, I hate walking in malls, I hate trying on clothes. I really try to purchase out of need instead of out of like wants, because I think that's the best outlook I think that you could have when you're trying to save money. When I do need to purchase clothing, I try not to buy cheap clothing, as in like fast fashion, stuff like that, because you purchase it and then it breaks in like a month, and then you have to just go out and repurchase whatever item that was, you know what I mean? If I'm ever in need of like new pants because my old pants don't fit me or whatever, I try to find quality pieces that I know will last me years. That's definitely just my opinion, that's my preference, whatever works for you. Next is workout clothes. So many people use buying workout clothes as motivation to work out, which is, you know, great if that helps you. But to be honest, for me, I like to throw on like a baggy t-shirt, leggings, and a sports bra, and then like go. One outfit is enough for me, like black, 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 black. You know, I'm just like very basic, like I'm boring like that. It saved me a ton of money because I'm not out there purchasing like Lululemon or like whatever all the time, because they're expensive, you guys. At the end of the day, I never rotate like what I wear. Next is jewelry. The only jewelry I really have are these pearl earrings that I got when I was like in middle school from my parents. And I also have one pair of diamond earrings from my parents that I also got in like high school. That's all the jewelry I have, you guys. I have purchased in the past like cheap jewelry and they just rust and like get so gross in like in a matter of a few months. So then after that, I'm just like, I just don't purchase any jewelry. One piece of jewelry that I have repurchased a couple times in the past has been my name necklace. It's like a gold plate necklace, like a rectangle necklace. If you might have seen it in my previous videos, but that breaks every like year. Once a year it breaks, and I always have to repurchase, but it's like 30 bucks. So I haven't repurchased it yet because I don't know, I just haven't gotten around to it. Oh, I do have, sorry, I have these two love bracelets that I got, one from my parents and one from Tristan, but that's all. That's all the jewelry I wear. Okay, next is souvenirs on trips. When I go on trips, I just don't buy anything unless, I don't buy like t-shirts, I don't buy like souvenirs, little knickknacks, because like, first of all, they way overcharge you for those things for sure. I prefer like videos and pictures because those things are free and I think bring a lot more memories and value to you. All right, next, new shoes. I don't even remember the last time I bought shoes. I think it was 2 years ago when I was starting my first big girl job. I had to buy shoes for work. The only shoes I ever purchase are when my flip-flops break and I have to repurchase my flip-flops from Javiana. Like when I moved to Boston, I had to buy, you know, shoes for the told to like boots because I didn't have any of that stuff. But other than that, I never like purchased shoes just because I think a lot of this stuff, things that I don't buy, comes down to the fact that I'm just very basic and I'm very much a creature of habit, and I just don't like change, which could be seen as a positive or a negative. I think Tristan has more shoes than me. I have a lot of shoes I don't even wear from like my past, like when I was younger and my parents bought me shoes and stuff. I still have those. I never wear them. Yeah, I'm not a big shoe girl. All right, next, car and car expenses. I don't have a car, so I don't have car expenses. I've never had a car because I grew up in Singapore, and then when I was 18, I moved to the States. So I moved to Boston, where you also don't need a car, so it's taking public transportation everywhere. And then I moved to Thailand, and I live right in the city where I don't need a car either. Yeah, I've never had any type of car expenses ever, which has been such a blessing. Next is alcohol. Tristan and I drink alcohol. The only alcohol we would ever really drink is maybe like wine. The only time we'll drink alcohol is if we're celebrating something or we're, you know, at someone's party or something like that. So at home, the only alcohol we have is alcohol that's been gifted to us, but we never go out and like buy a ton of alcohol. Okay, next is produce and excessive groceries. If you look into our fridge, we have like nothing. I think we have like butter, some veggies, sauce, that's it. We have nothing in our fridge, and that's because we really buy minimally. If we're having dinner that night, we'll go to the grocery and buy food for dinner that night. That's it. We don't buy snacks to keep around the house. We don't buy like chips. We don't buy, you know, any type of snacks. No chocolate, no nothing. I don't think we even have peanut butter. We don't buy any of that stuff. We just buy for what we're gonna eat that day or the next day, and so then our fridge is just always empty. Most of the time we only have water at home, which has been, you know, my family on the other hand, you know, my mom's spending hundreds of dollars on like groceries because like we a family of 6, right? Like we have a lot of people, and she's got to buy for like my grandparents too, and so they're always like buying a ton of groceries. And the thing with that is like a lot of the times a lot of that stuff can go to waste. We really don't want to waste food ever, so we're always buying only what we need, which is why our fridge only has like butter, which I don't even know why we have a ton of butter in our fridge actually. Must have been when I was in my like baking phase or something. All right, next is seasonal decor and home decor. I love decorating the house. Like I love it. The only thing keeps me, like it holds me back, is like the cost. My decor for our place is just very like basic. Like I have a few flowers here and there, but other than that, like for Christmas, we don't have a lot of like decor pieces. We have like 1 or 2, and then I think Christmas is the only season we have additional decorations for. I don't decorate the house for Halloween, for fall, just not something I feel like spending my money on, you know what I mean? Alright, and the last one is a gym membership / personal training. I have had gym memberships and personal training sessions in the past, and god dang, they are expensive. Like I've had personal training sessions that have been like $100 an hour. Like that is insane. Like why? Personally, I don't think it's worth it unless you have the money to spend, and gym memberships are just like, nah. I have a gym here at my condo, and that's like way enough for me. There's no need for me to like join a gym, and I don't like being around people anyways when I work out, so like why would I go pay for a gym membership to be around like 8 million people while working out? And now we just got a treadmill, which is an investment that I just made actually, but it's like kind of like a work benefit kind of thing, so I didn't really pay for it. I think you save a ton of money if you are content with working out at home, YouTube videos, buy yourself a mat, buy yourself some weights. It's all good. That's it, guys. Those are the 15 things that I do not own, or things that I no longer buy in order to help save money. You know, these things might change in the future, especially, you know, as you get older, you move, you live in not the city, you live in like a more suburban area, you need a car, you have a family, you have kids, you gotta buy a ton of groceries. Like these things are bound to change in the future, but just right now, where I am in my life and where Tristan and I are in our lives, these are areas where we are able to save money and where I'm personally able to save money. For as long as I can do that, I'm going to continue doing that. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would love to hear if there are things that you guys absolutely don't buy or stopped buying because it was too expensive. Things that you don't buy to help you save money. Please leave them in the comments below. I'm really interested to know what that is for you, because I know everyone lives their lives like so differently, obviously, and you have different priorities, different preferences and stuff like that, so it's going to be different for everyone, you know, but that's just for me. And so I hope it was interesting for you guys to hear, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.